up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. What is zoo? How y'all doing today? Or what about? Today, I'm going to be giving y'all another story time. And as y'all can see, the one box that I told y'all I was gonna do, I still haven't gotten to, but I'm going to get it together so it can go over there and I could get this room together as much as I possibly can for the time being. But other than that, y'all, we about to get into this story time. I just got out the shower, so I gotta moisturize my face. Keep myself looking good or whatever. But anyways, y'all, so today we got some Chipotle, which I am mad excited about. Ooh, it looks so good. I got beef barbacoa. The host's name is Jessica. I have a friend named Jessica. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Anyways, y'all, let's get right into this Chipotle. I'm so excited. Damn, if I can get it open.
One eternity later.
That guac is so fucking good. So this is bowl, y'all. It looks so good. Okay, we're gonna get into this story time. So, I'm pretty sure y'all have heard about the app BLK, the black dating app. Even though, like, there are other races be on there, but majority of the time it's black people. So, a couple years ago, I met this guy, and y'all, it's so funny. I met this guy on BLK, and we were talking, but the thing is, we had like an argument or something, like after we started talking. So he had done something, and it like blew the fuck out of me. I don't want to get too ahead of myself this story time. So we started talking, and I found out that he was originally from my home state, and I was staying at home with my parents because I believe I was on Christmas vacation or something like that from school or whatever. So I was home and I had met him or whatever, and we were just talking, we were just chopping it up, and we had some conversations, and some of the conversations were sexual. And he never, like, we never talked about his size or anything like that, but I wasn't really tripping because I wouldn't say I'm a size queen, but I would kind of know like what I'm dealing with, so I can know, you know what I'm saying, what to do when it comes time for, you know, that. So we were talking, whatever, and like I said, he had blew me, so he had apologized for something, and I was like, ooh, a man that apologizes. I was like, ooh, I like that, because a lot of the times men don't apologize, or a lot of times people don't apologize in general. So we were just, you know, talking, and so one day he decided to like invite me or something. Let me think, y'all. So the night he had apologized, and I was like, ooh, a man that apologized, I like that. And he was like, he said something, and eventually he got to where he was like, I will fly you out. So I'm like, fly me out. I've never been on a plane still to this day. So I told him, I said, I have never been on a plane, and besides, the plane, like, there aren't any planes close to where I live. Like, the closest plane to me is about an hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours away. This shit is mad good. Mad good. So, he was like, I'll come pick you up, and we can just drive to my home. And he lived in Oklahoma. at the time. But he had family in Arkansas. So I tell my parents, because I was like, I wasn't like DL or nothing, but I was like secretly hiding shit from my family, from my parents. It was only because I'm really to myself, and I don't be wanting everybody to know what I got going on. I've always been like that for the most part, but now as an adult, I'm definitely like, I don't want to tell nobody nothing. So I told my parents that me and some friends, were gonna take a trip to Oklahoma. I'm like, well, at least they'll know where I'm at. So, and they was like, this was also around the time like COVID was, coming in or had came in. It was like, it was still like this big fuss around COVID. So I had told my parents that I was going to go to Oklahoma with some friends, right? So that night, the night after that, he probably came and picked me up around 6 in the morning. And we had, like, he literally came to my parents' house and picked me up. Like, and I'm gonna say this, he looked better in person than he did on his pictures. So it wasn't like he was ugly. And I don't even, like, really perceive people as ugly. Majority is people's attitudes that make them ugly. So, oh, that is so good. So we get on the road, right? First we stopped and got some donuts or like some Danishes or something in a different city, in Monticello, basically. So we were on the road to go to Oklahoma, but he was like, I think I'm gonna stop at my parents' house so we can rest. And in my head, I'm like, leaving your family? Like, keep in mind, we don't even really know each other like that. We've only talked on the phone a couple of times and been texting most of the time, majority of the time. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let me get some water. So I'm thinking like, go to your parents' house. It was still late at night though, but he had to talk to somebody like before we even got in the door. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm meeting this man's family. I don't even know these people. So we were asleep in the room, and then we woke up. By the time we woke up, I'm talking about there was like people over there, like the people were up, like people in the house, they were wide awake. And then I had to see these people. I'm like, bro, in my head, I'm like, this some hoe shit. Like, I feel like a hoe. Like, I just feel I so out of place right now. So, literally, I be saying so a lot. I'm trying to work on it. By the time we get ready to leave, he's talking to his brothers and stuff. And I'm just sitting in the car still feeling shameful. Like, I'm not instantly starting to regret it, but I started regretting it a tad bit. Because I'm like, damn, I do not know these people. I'm all at these people's house. I could have been a mass murderer or something. Or they could be a mass murderer. They could be setting me up. But I don't want to automatically think the worst. So we get back on the road. We just having casual conversation here and there. And I done been asleep a couple of times. We actually stopped so we could both take a nap. And he had asked me if I wanted to drive. In my head, I'm like, baby, I do not drive. I mean, I know how to drive, but I be anxious. I be so anxious. I've been like I take public transportation, Uber, Lyft, I ride a bike. If anything, I get a moped. And I know you gotta get a license for that, but I don't mind. But a car? Mm-mm. I don't know what it is. I just do not care to drive. And I'm gonna say I don't care to drive. I don't care to drive when people in a car. I'm in a car by myself. Like, I've driven my friend's cars before, or my friend's car before. And I was chill, real relaxed. But I was in a car. When I be in a car with people, I be so anxious. Like, I get to shaking. I'm like, I do not need to be shaking driving this car. So that's why I don't drive. But we was having a little conversation or whatever. But as soon as we started coming into Oklahoma, he had shared some personal information with me, which I wasn't even tripping about that. I was like, I'm not tripping about that. But when he had asked me, are you a size queen? I had never heard of that term before. So I was a bit confused as to what he meant by that. I'm like, what you mean? Like, people weight? And he was like, no, dick size. And I was like, I mean, if I can feel it, I ain't tripping. So he goes on to tell me, my dick ain't that big. And honestly, I was like, bruh. Like, I'm gonna cap. I ain't gonna say slightly, I was irritated. Because I was irritated. I was irritated because we was talking all this shit on the phone. You telling how you was gonna do. And I'm like, damn, I kind of wish I'd have known. I mean, I think I still would have came out here with you. But it would have just been like, I don't know. Like, it probably would not have been as awkward. So, because I think I was there for like 2 or 3 days. So, one day, he took me out to get food because he wanted to take me out. So I'm like, okay. So he took me out. And that was perfectly fine. He paid for the food. It was real chill. But then we went to the store. And I thought we were just going to the store just to go to the store. This man was hanging out with his friends. And then it's not like he said, I want you to meet my friends. He just took me to the store where his friend worked. And I was just like, irritated, blue as fuck. And I was so upset because you didn't ask me if I wanted to come here. We here all motherfucking day. I'm a little up fucking set because I came here to spend time with you, not to spend time with you while you go hang out with your friends and all this other stuff. But then after that, we went to the mall. He was like, do you want something? And I was like, nah, I'm straight. Like, I was so blue to the point where I'm like, I'm really ready to go to fuck home, honestly. But I was going in there because I wanted to see something. I forgot. Or no, I was looking at something online and I wanted to see it. Like, I don't really remember. But I did know he did take me to the mall. I think he just wanted to show me the mall or some shit. I don't really fucking know, honestly. But, bruh. So, wait, pause. Rewind. We went to the mall the day before. No, it was the same day. It was the same day. Yeah, it was the same day. I'm sorry. It was the same day that I met his friend. But I was so irritated. I was just sitting in the car like this the whole time, like, and I was doing it. I was like, Like, I was pouting and shit. Like, I want you to know I'm irritated. But then we was in the car and he was like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. And that just made it even worse for me. I'm like, I'm so ready to fucking go at this point. Like, I just wanted to go to fuck home. Because I'm like, why the fuck did I even come here with you? Because I thought we were going to be real chill or whatever. I thought we were just going to have a real little time. We were just going to kick it. No. We doing every motherfucking thing else around the motherfucking sun. So the second day, we had said that we wanted to cook because we were talking about like if I could cook or if he could cook. So we made some chicken spaghetti, and for the dessert we had made Rice Krispie treats. But when we was making the chicken spaghetti and we were seasoning, he was like, "Oh, I can't eat such and such amount of seasoning because I've done," I think he said cocaine. And I was like kind of shook. I'm like, I'm not judging him, but I was just like, oh my God, wow. He was just like, oh, that's why I can't drink Red Bulls either. I'm like, oh my God. So many things I didn't know about you until I got here. So, I'm sorry, y'all. This shit is so good. So we was just chilling. We were having conversation. And the conversation revolved around like, what can you do? Like, can you cook? Like, well, he already know I can cook, but he was like, do you clean? And I'm thinking like, damn, what the fuck do you want? A house husband or something? Do you want me to be your personal slave? Because it's not giving that. I don't do that. Because I like to work my damn self. I don't like to just be at home all the fucking time. That shit irks my nerves. I hate being at home all the time, honestly. I need something to do. Like, I need to be doing something so that I can feel like I've completed a task or something. I just hate sitting at the house all day. I'd rather be working, making some money, doing something. And I'm like, nah. Because then he started talking to me like I was slow. And that's shit, I hate that shit so much. And I'm talking like I'm fucking slow. He said, you know we not together, right? I looked at him like, duh. Of course we not together. This was just a meet and greet. That's it. Literally, that's fucking it. And then after that conversation, he was like, oh, because this person that he really, really loved, they had, I don't want to say, but I believe he said that basically, he lost them. I'm going to just say that he lost the love of his life. And I'm just like, do you want me to be a paper copy of this person? Because that ain't it. Everybody on this planet is created differently. So why would you want me to be like this person? I don't know this person. And in order to be like someone, you gotta live the exact same life, been through the same shit. And no, I don't know him. I don't want to be like him. God rest that man's spirit, soul, wherever he is on a different parallel. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And that same night, y'all, that same fucking night, this was the first time I had ever had an edible. And it was an edible bigger. It was bigger than any other edible that I usually eat. And when I say that shit had me shaking, like shaking so bad. And around that time, matter of fact, this was in 2020 because I just started smoking weed in 2020. So this is when COVID first hit. When COVID first came through the United States, that's when that was. So I was just shaking like a motherfucker. And then he really kind of irritated me because I wanted to watch Harry. And he was like, you want to watch this? I'm like, bruh, you're blowing me. I'm going to be blue in the motherfucking face. Lifeless. So after that, because I was sitting on his lap, he was like, why you shaking? I said, this edible, I'm high as fuck. Like, I was high off my ass. That edible was probably about like this big. Edibles that I take usually be like that I eat usually be like the little circle, and it be like this big. That edible was about like this size. So that shit had my heart beating so motherfucking fast. I went to go pee. I was in that hell like peeing and leaning at the same damn time, making sure I ain't piss on a damn seat. Mm. This shit's so good. So fucking good. I love food. And it's my birthday week, so I'm trying not to eat a whole lot. Well, I've been doing good. I've been eating nothing but fruits, oats, trail mix, and stuff like that. And yesterday I went to Texas Roadhouse, but other than this, this is gonna be it until Thursday, because my birthday is Thursday. I'll be 26. Welcome to tour season, bitches. Anyways, back to the story. So we get back to the bed, and I thought we was about to get into something. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get into nothing but a little argument, and I went to sleep. But let me tell you how it happened. He was laying in the bed, and we started talking. You know, he was smooth talking smoothly, whatever. So I reached, you know when you go to reach before you actually go to, I went in there to touch it with my hand. And as soon as he said, I don't like that, I said, okay. And I got up and I laid the fuck down. Because that was my last night there. Because I'm like, you just ruined it. Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I was about to give you the best head of your motherfucking life, my nigga. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm good with what I do. Taurus rules the throat, honey. I'm really good at it. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. And when he said that he just killed the vibe, I said, you know what? I'm going to sleep. I said, you can jack off, but I'm going to bed. I don't care. So I went straight to bed. Straight to sleep. Out like a motherfucking light. He was like, come on. I said, I'm going to sleep. You ruined it. You ruined it. I'm going to bed. It's just so good. So the next day is the day that I was getting ready to leave. So, and what I did, I had no intentions of doing it. It literally happened on accident. So as I'm packing, my luggage is beside this, y'all know the little tall heaters or fans that stand and they like spin around like kind of slow. He had a mirror not too far from behind it. I bumped it on accident and the fan fell and cracked it. It was a line. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, God damn. This was not. I feel like when that shit happened, when that shit fell and cracked, I was just like, yeah, I shouldn't have been here. I mean, I didn't die or nothing, but I shouldn't have came because I had a horrible experience with him. Horrible. And then he was so upset about it. He was like, I've had this mirror for 7 years or some years, and I was just like, I was so irritated. I did not give a fuck. I apologized because I was not trying to do that. It was not my intentions. But I feel like when it happened, I was just like, yeah, we ain't talking again. We're not talking again. After this, when I get home, And then on the way there, we stopped back at his family house and asked his sister to drive away. And she was like, you don't know how to drive? And I'm like, why are you even talking to me, honestly? Because I don't know you. I don't care for you. And when I say don't care for you, I'm not talking about like in a fucked up way. I'm saying like, what is this? Why are you? Don't talk to me. But then when he got back to the house, when we made it to my house, he said something. I don't know. He said something around like, I'll talk to you later. Maybe we'll talk or something. And in my head, I'm like, child, no. But then he had blocked me because I had posted a story time on my, it wasn't a video, it was just me telling like what had happened between this dude that I was dating. And he had blocked me. I guess he didn't like that. But I'm so glad that we did not end up together, none of that. Because that was like one of the worst experiences with a guy I've had. Now, that story time that I just gave y'all a little snippet about, I'm going to tell y'all about that too. But not today. And with that being said, I'm out. Chipotle was good. I love y'all. Peace.